I've taken the giblets and added them to a medium-sized stock pot. I'm using the Aga Cake Baker here. However, I've removed the liver as that would otherwise impart a bit of flavour, but of course it can be added to a chicken or duck pate. Sometimes people wonder what to do with the neck, so I'll just show you how simple it is to chop up into pieces using the heel of a sharp Aga knife. So take the neck and spread it out, and using the heel of the knife, use quite an aggressive action to break into small cotton reel pieces. This will ensure that all the flavour will be released into the stock. There's no need to brown the bones as you would with a beef stock, as it really doesn't make any difference. I'll transfer these to the stock pot, and now I'm going to add some aromatics. Take a clean onion and just cut that in half, but keep the skin on, as the dye in the skin will impart a good golden hue to the stock. Similarly, a carrot, organic if you can find it this time of year, just roughly chopped, and some parsley that includes some stalk, as there's a lot of flavour in the stalk, a few peppercorns which I'll just crush very simply now using a cast iron pan, and a couple of bay leaves. They all go into the pan and we've brought to the boil on the Aga boiling plate. That's come to the boil very quickly with the lid on the boiling plate, and you'll see the impurities are just starting to collect as a scum. That's perfectly normal. Going to partially offset the pan, lifting it to protect the enamel, and just add a glass of cold water, and that will encourage the scum to finish collecting. Sometimes people use a slotted spoon to collect the scum. However, a much more efficient method is to use a simple coffee strainer and to go around the edge of the pan several times and just deposit the debris on a plate. And replace the lid to bring it quickly back to the boil. We're going to then transfer that to the Aga simmering oven, where the persistent but gentle heat will coax all the flavour, colour and definition out of the ingredients, including the aromatics. And more than that, the result will be particularly fine flavoured and, more importantly, clear, with no hint of cloudiness, which can occur when you simmer a stock too quickly on top of a cooker. So, open the oven and transfer the pan complete to the simmering oven. I'm going to place that right at the back because I have many other foods to place in the simmering oven this morning. And I will leave that in there for 4 to 6 hours, or it could even be left quite safely overnight, and then removed, strained, cooled quickly, covered and stored in a refrigerator, where it will even turn to jelly before being added to make delicious gravy.